And I'm going to read the final section of chapter 4. These are my audio notes. Interestingly, although gendered trends were evident in some activities, with boys citing team-based physical activities and media-related activities more, and girls naming hobbies, non-team physical, creative activities, and pets more. There were almost no gender differences in the meanings. Young people associated with their active and social selves. Boys and girls valued their chosen activities and people for broadly similar reasons, such as being social in their physical activities and being cared for emotionally by family and friends. For example, 11-year-old girl described her friends as salient because they care about me. They just make me happy. While similarly, a 10-year-old boy described his family as cheering him up, like whenever I'm sad, they make me happy. A 12-year-old boy valued his father's positive view of him and his faith in him. He gives me hope that I can do better and that I'm good. And a 12-year-old girl appreciated her mum and dad because they tell me what's like the right thing to do, and they help me decide what to do. What can this study tell us about children's selves, young people in their drawings, interviews? Can this study tell us about children's selves, young people in their drawings, interviews, and also the analysis of their peers? Identity pie charts focused on a wide and subtle range of features that they identified as most important to their self-concept. This suggests the psychological self-concept researchers' methods take a limited view of what's important to young people and what contributes to their self-concept and self-esteem. Adult design measures focus on school-based, performance-based, and athletic-related values, behaviors, appearance, and peer popularity. Yet young people noted a wide range of relationships beyond peers, identifying family members, including extended families and pets. Their peers were important, but for friendship rather than popularity. Furthermore, the meaning they associated with activities differed from self-concept questionnaires, which ask about comparative ability. Instead, they valued progression in the activity that mattered to them, whether computer games, playing a musical instrument, or a sport. For example, they might say, I'm not the best at volleyball, but I'm getting better all the time. Finally, into these tapestries of young people's self-concept and meaning were threaded consistent references to fun. Although fun is often invoked as a component of a good childhood, it is rare to see it being taken seriously by adults as a feature of children and young people's selves. Overall, therefore, when psychological researchers use existing adult devised methods to study young people's self-concept, they will underestimate the role of the relational, caring, and self-developmental features of young people's selves, as well as the role played by fun in their lives and experiences. Key points. Psychological researchers measures children and young people's self-esteem with questionnaires focusing on a limited set of aspects of the self-concept. Research with children and young people show that they have important self-concept aspects and meanings that are not reflected in these psychological measures. Adults underestimate the importance of children of self-improvement and relationality in these measures and the role of fun for children's sense of self. Conclusion. William James described the self as psychology's most puzzling puzzle at the end of the 19th century, and it is still puzzled over by researchers in the 21st century. Yet by observing children and parents and listening carefully to children and young people, researchers have learned a great deal about how self-concept and self-esteem are shaped by children and young people's experiences, and how it in turn they shape their experiences, learning, behavior, and development. A common thread in this chapter has been that children and young people's selves, although individual and deeply personal, are socially constructed. Selves are experienced differently by every individual and change over time with development, but all are shaped by relationships, settings, and cultures. Thank you for watching. Oh, Elvis!